How John Krasinski's role in The Office introduced him to his wife Emily Blunt. On NBC's popular sitcom The Office, John Krasinski played Jim Halpert for almost 10 years, while his on-screen union with Jenna Fisher, who portrayed Pam Beesly, won over a devoted fan base. He actually met Emily Blunt outside of the NBC drama. The A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place Part 2 cast initially met in a restaurant in November 2008. Emily claims that while they were out together, a mutual acquaintance noticed John seated next to Justin Theroux. During a 2018 episode of Late Night with Seth Meyers, Emily claimed that abandoned Justin and came over to talk to us. He skipped meals. He was just standing there, making me chuckle. John is content that everything turned out well for him, even though he wishes he had come out smoother. He remarked, "It's one of those things where, as soon as you meet someone, you kind of know," on The Ellen Show in 2011. "When I first met her, I was quite scared because I wasn't really searching for a relationship. Oh God, I think I'm going to fall in love with her," I exclaimed. I told her I liked her as I shook her hand. The two soon embarked on their first date. And to put it mildly, it was an interesting occasion. I was so terrified that I couldn't even approach her and introduce myself. I made the decision on our first date. In a 2012 interview with Conan, John said, "I'm going to really turn the gas up and bring her to a shooting range. I believe I was so certain I wouldn't end up with her that so that you won't feel awful, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna blow it right away." It should be noted that John had never been to a gun range before, and he yelped after firing his first shot. Thankfully, Emily wasn't put off by the encounter. August 2009, less than a year later, saw John pop the question to the Devil Wears Prada actress. Although specifics of the memorable occasion are still unknown, what is known is that it was emotional. It was pretty laid back. "I was anxious and everything else," John admitted to Access Hollywood in 2009. "She did weep after I wept, and then we both sobbed, and everyone else started crying after us. Then, although I believe most people were unsure of what was happening, they were crying because we were crying. Yet it was excellent. In the end, she said yes, which is fantastic. It has a significant role in everything." Emily thought it was extraordinary. Emily told MTV News in 2009, "All I can say is that there were flutes playing in the background, butterflies, and there were angels showering us with rainbow drops." The pair wed on July 10, 2010, in a small ceremony at George Clooney's home in Lake Como, Italy. John revealed to Elle in 2016 that George had informed him, "I have this place and you should feel free to use it. I just said yes on the fourth request, because the first 3 times, I questioned his sincerity, but I could see that he was beginning to feel hurt. I genuinely offended George Clooney." Moving forward, Hazel, a daughter, was born to John and Emily in February 2014. The couple welcomed their second daughter, Violet, in June 2016, which was 2 years later. The couple keeps their kids' life private and out of the public eye, much like they do with their own relationship. Finally, John gives The Office credit for introducing him to Emily. He said on the Today Show in 2012, "It's a little bit of an existential dilemma after a while, since I wouldn't have met my wife been out in Le. When I say that the program has given me everything, I really mean it." And his wife of 10 years fully concurs. "My life was drastically altered by meeting John. I feel unstoppable when I sense his backing," Emily said to InStyle in 2013. "On your good days, someone is behind you. On your bad days, someone is in front of you."